Welcome to Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about webcams. So right now I have 4 cameras in front of me. I have the GH5, I have the Razer Kiyo, I have the Microsoft Lifecam Studio, and the Logitech HD Pro C920. A little bit of a mouthful. But anyways, we're just going to be talking about these 3 webcams. The GH5 is just here to capture some extra video just in case the quality of these webcams aren't the best. So let's start off with, so I'm talking about pricing first. So as you watch this, if you don't like the look of that camera, you can just, just throw it out of the window because it just costs too much and it doesn't give you the features you want. So the Logitech HD Pro C920, it's going to run you about $56. The Razer, it's going to run you about $82 depending on who you go through. And then the Microsoft, this one was a little varied. It was $50 to $60. Well, now let's talk about the picture quality. So let's start the Lifecam here. So the Lifecam, you can see it doesn't look the best. I'm a little red in the face. Now, also I should mention, all 3 of these, I have not exposed them at all. I've just plugged them up into my computer and they're running through Streamlabs. We have the Razer here. The Razer is it's really sharp, and actually there's a slide on the front, but we'll get into that later. But the Razer, it's really sharp and it's actually doing a pretty good job focusing on my face. Lighting is pretty good, and actually we'll talk more about lights here in a second. But the Logitech, it looks good, the autofocus is good. The colors are just a little bland. You can probably go into your settings and adjust those. Let's talk about sound quality. And here's where you're all going to be really disappointed because the sound quality in all these microphones are pretty bad. Okay, so this is the Microsoft webcam. This is me using the Microsoft webcam. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Now this is the Razer. Now I don't know why, but the Razer's microphone is really muffled, and I'm not sure why, but I looked online and it seems like a lot of people have had this issue. And this is the Logitech's C920 microphone in use. Da 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 da. Honestly, I would recommend just getting a microphone to plug into your computer because these webcam mics are no good, especially if you're looking to stream. I would not recommend any of these sound-wise. Now let's talk about features. So features, now all 3 of them have a little special gimmicks about them that I like. The Logitech, not so much. It's nothing too fancy, but I'll go ahead and show you here. So right here's a Logitech, boom, watch this, bam. So you can just close your webcam so they can't see how much time you actually spend on Reddit. So the Microsoft one, it may look pretty plain, but there is something about it I actually really like. Usually when I've tried this recently, it froze, hopefully it doesn't, but it pivots. And it's actually doing really well. And so that's really cool. So if there's something you don't want to see, like I don't want to see my light there, we just move that over there. All right, so this one's actually pretty cool. So that light is pretty cool. It will just light your face up, nothing too extreme. Now that we're set back up, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna turn off my lights that I have on me right now, and we're just going to use the Razer. So yeah, now my face is more lit up. If you're looking for a light for your live stream, then maybe the Razer is the way to go. But the Razer seems to have the worst microphone of the 3, so be warned. So right here's the Razer. I already closed it up. You could just sit it on your monitor, something like that. Set this back piece on there. So pretty simple. It's got your light. You can sit it down on the ground if you wanted to and look up at you, but not really the best angle there. So there's that. So now we're gonna look at the Microsoft Webcam Studio here. So look at that. So this is how it mounts onto your monitor. It just has a little hook up here, and then you just bend that. And so now we have the Logitech one here. So it just closes and opens. Just like the Razer, it just has this little hinge here. You close that, you open it whenever you want to lay it on your monitor. One thing I do like is all these are mountable on your tripods or any kind of tripods, maybe a mini tripod like I have on the GH5 right now. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be recommending the Razer Kiyo. Even though it has poor sound quality, all of them have poor sound quality. I wouldn't recommend using any of the built-in microphones on any of these cameras. I would recommend getting your own. So the Razer Kiyo is the way to go for now because it's got this nice light, it looks good, its autofocusing is great. Would I use it for long term? No, I definitely use some. When I stream, I personally use the GH5, but these are cheap. They're not that expensive. You know, all of them are less than $100. Look, if you have a budget of $100, then pick yourself a cheap microphone and you're gonna get a lot better sound quality than you are with these. The Razer also does 60 frames at 720. So if you're looking for 60 FPS whenever you stream, then go with the Razer 2. If you're on the market for a webcam, try out the Razer. And if the Razer didn't suit your fancy, if you don't like the light at all, then try the Logitech out. And so that's it for Tech Tuesday today. Hopefully, you know what kind of webcam you want. If you don't like any of these webcams, well, no worries. There's tons of webcams in the market. So this is just my personal opinion. So with that said, I'm Adrian and I'll holler at you later. So I'm gonna say it one last time. Razer, get yourself a microphone. Logitech, get yourself a microphone. Microsoft Lifecam Studio, I don't know, man, you just may not wanna get it. But if you do get it, get a microphone. None of them sound good at all. Razer especially, the Razer's mic is unusable. If you like unusable mics, the Razer's for you. But if you also like good picture quality, maybe the Razer's also for you, because it actually does look pretty good. Autofocusing, it is good. But the Logitech does have an actual usable mic right out the box. So if you just want something with a decent mic, just like I'm talking like barely decent mic, the Logitech may be for you. So there you go.